The British National Party achieved a major breakthrough in East London, having gained a dozen elected councillors. But this success is not just isolated to East London. In other parts of London, the BNP has seen support dramatically rise in many areas. One of these areas is Croydon, South London. This borough until recently was strongly Labour controlled, but it and the support of the other parties has been in steady decline. Labour would like to think of Croydon as a model of multiculturalism. On the surface it appears like a thriving metropolitan area with an advanced transport system. But dig a little deeper and all is not well. Much of the town looks geared towards immigrants rather than indigenous population, and this is causing resentment amongst local residents who feel they are being forced to live other people's cultures rather than their own. A recent report highlighted East Croydon's train station as the worst crime-ridden station in the country, causing fear and panic to the locals. Then there is Luna House, where the world's asylum seekers come to claim free housing and benefits. Some may be criminals and others may be terrorists, but none of it matters. They are all welcome here. Earlier I spoke to Bob Gertner, who represents the BNP in Croydon. The BNP has strong policies on immigration and crime, and according to a recent YouGov poll commissioned by Sky News, seems to have hit the right note with voters.
Just like to start off, what do you think of our results as a whole nationwide in the local elections?
Well, they're fantastic. It's unprecedented in nationalist history to have so many BNP councillors elected in one day.
Can I just ask you, what do you think of our results in Barking and Dagenham in East London?
Well, again, incredible. We've got 11 councillors elected. There's still one pending. We've also had a councillor elected in the London Borough of Havering and in the London Borough of Redbridge.
So do you think that results could be achieved elsewhere in London?
Certainly they can.
Like many other places, there are real problems in this part of London, but they are swept under the carpet. Mainstream politicians seem to have lost touch with the local people of Croydon, and this is reflected in the ballot box with a huge rise in popularity of the BNP. BNP TV.